Warning, the following video will contain spoilers for an episode of Miraculous Ladybug. If you want my recommendation, watch the episode I am watching before continuing on with this video. But if you don't care about spoilers, then just sit back and enjoy. Fine. Relaxing, peaceful day, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, it's hotter than a convection oven out here, but at least I won't have to review that TV show, which I shall not mention for the sake of my own sanity. At last, I am at peace. Okay, I'm going inside. There is no break for me, is there? Holy crap, this guy is a powerhouse! Hello everybody, welcome back to my Miraculous Marathon. And yes, this is uploaded pretty quickly because I am not gonna have a break anytime soon. This is the rest of my life, isn't it? Okay, if I really didn't want to do this, I wouldn't. Well, okay, I still would because I hate myself, but that's beside the point. However, as I said in my last episode review, this episode is going to be really awesome, so I have no problems here. But before I talk about this episode, I have a few things I want to touch base on. First off, I completely forgot to show you Cat Noir getting chained in Copycat. So allow me to remedy this. And secondly, at the time of this being uploaded, possibly, it's my birthday! But I don't get a break because of it. So, leave your birthday wishes in the comments section below. And let's head into Episode 6, The Pharaoh.
Yo peeps, Alia here, bringing you the one and only Ladybug.
I think I should eat my own words right now. Okay, I guess I should talk a bit more about Alia. In addition to being the sole manager of the student blog at Francois Dupont, she is the creator of the Ladyblog, a website dedicated to anything and everything Ladybug. I repeat, anything and everything Ladybug. Fights, interviews, blogs, all kinds of stuff. And one of her main goals is to find out who Ladybug is behind the mask. Not really to reveal it to everyone, but just so she could assist her. And she uses all kinds of evidence to find out who she is. Like this history textbook that Ladybug drops while swinging on a helicopter. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen! And while Adrian is pretty ecstatic, Marinette!
I told you from day one, Tiki, I'm a total klutz!
Not so much.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this whole Ladybug thing.
You are the chosen one, Marinette. It will all work out. Trust me.
Tiki, you're cute and all, perhaps a bit too cute for your own good. But Marinette has a point. And I'd rather not talk about it. But Tiki insists on taking Alia to the Louvre near the tomb of the Pharaoh Tutankhamun and bring the history book, saying that she found something about Ladybug over there.
I don't know how I'm gonna convince Alia to go to an Egyptian exhibit, much less convince her that I'm not Ladybug.
Oh, don't worry. As sad as it is, you pretty much convinced the entire city that you and Ladybug aren't the same anyway. What makes you think it won't work here? So Alia, on the way to the tomb, decides to boast about how she's going to find out Ladybug's true identity, completely unaware that it's her best friend the whole time, even if she does a bad job at hiding that fact.
Yesterday, somebody didn't have her textbook in class. I left it at home! You know I always forget my stuff. Just messing with you, Marinette.
Haven't seen this dance! So when they get there, Marinette tries her hardest to find the tiniest little scrappling of info about Ladybug. And fails. This happens for quite a while. Well, might as well post my progress on Instagram while I'm at it. And even Alia's getting bored of this, so let's talk about this guy. Jalil Kubdul, older brother of Alex, voiced by Vic Mignogna.
Wait, what?
I can't be reading this right. Edward Elric himself is in this series? Well, okay, to be fair, I really haven't heard that much from Vic Mignogna. I mean, the only reason that I know about him, much like Keith Silverstein, is from Sonic the Hedgehog, where he played E123 Omega in Sonic Colors DS.
Thank you. Target sighted. Function offline. Requesting assistance.
Though after a bit of research, I now know about his role in Full Metal Alchemist as Edward Elric. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure that you guys are hoping that I do some sort of joke that he does at conventions. Well, I'm not doing it! So let's move on! So Jalil is actually interested in recreating history from thousands of years ago. Tutankhamun I had a princess named Nefertiti, who died several years before Tutankhamun. Afterwards, the sun god Ra took her as his wife. However, Tutankhamun really wanted to bring Nefertiti back by offering the sun god a new wife. And there have been some hieroglyphics that no one has ever been able to decipher. Except for Jalil. And he really wants to complete that ritual.
He kind of reminds me of someone else with crazy ideas. You.
Oh sure, because trying to figure out Ladybug's true identity is 100% crazy. Wait a minute. Did Marinette just inadvertently call me insane? And who is texting me at this time? However, his father keeps insisting for him to stop with this nonsense.
Listen, Jalil, that's enough. Get your head out of those papyrus scrolls and focus on the real world. This one.
You know, I kind of feel bad for Jalil. I mean, he worked so hard to try and decipher those scrolls and he won't even get the approval of his father. I sense Hawkmoth coming in and, well, what do you know? Hawkmoth senses Jalil's disappointment and sends an Akuma to make him his next minion.
Fly away, my evil Akuma, and transform that young man.
By the way, how's Marinette?
Moving on.
Pharaoh, I am Hawkmoth. I have endowed you with the magical power of the ancient gods. You must do me a favor in return for this gift.
My precious Nefertiti will come back to life.
And with that, Hawkmoth possesses his pendant and turns him into the Pharaoh. Yeah, he looks awesome. Of course, being blog-worthy, Alia hides and records the whole thing with Adrian watching it. Look at his face! So, insert transformation sequences here, and then Ladybug steps into the scene, and... Oh boy. Holy crap, this guy's a powerhouse! I'm serious, this guy doesn't take crap from anybody, won't go down easy, and doesn't know the meaning of the word mercy. I mean, Christ, look at what he does to Cat Noir in such a short amount of time. Yeah, that's what you get for making an embarrassment out of me. I'm Momocon, you feel like fun. In addition to that, he has 4 faces of power at his disposal.
Tut, give me time!
Thoth, the god of knowledge.
And I know he said Tut, but literally King Tut is actually Tutankhamun, so I have no idea what happened during the English translation.
Gives him the ability to create time-slowing bubbles. Bubbles! Because I haven't had enough of that in the bubbler!
Sekhmet, give me your strength!
Sekhmet, the goddess of fire, war, dance, love, desert wind, and medicine, okay, grants him strength.
Horus, give me your wings!
Horus, yes, as in the Eye of Horus, grants him the ability to fly.
Anubis, bring me mummies!
And Anubis, the god of death, yes, really, grants him the ability to shoot
frickin' laser beams
from his eyes and turn people into Oh, he's so good! Seriously, there is no doubt about it. The Pharaoh is one of the best villains in this entire series. And he would have been the best had it not been for a certain other villain. Still, not bad for someone who's voiced by a... Pipsqueak. Who are you calling a pipsqueak? I'm calling you a pipsqueak! Wanna know why? Cause that's what you are! Always have been, and always will be! Even you came to accept it at one point!
Oh no! I just called myself a tiny little pipsqueak!
So you better learn to shut up about it or else I'll beat the crap out of you 6 years from Sunday! You understand? You short tiny little subatomic half-pint beanstalk pipsqueak!
god, that was so much better than I thought.
And I guess now would be a good time to use that clip.
I'm in trouble.
So the Pharaoh takes Alia, the scroll, and the scepter, and walks out of there, leaving Cat Noir and Ladybug trapped. Until Cat Noir uses his cataclysm to break out of there. Oh, and by the way, I think that his ring is supposed to be on his right hand, not his left. Pick a position and stick with it! Meanwhile, the Pharaoh uses his Anubis powers to amass a huge army of mummies. 100 of them, in fact. And he plans to use Alia as a sacrifice to bring Nefertiti back to life. You know, for kids! And once Ladybug sees this...
Whoa!
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, I ran right into one of those time bubbles. Ugh.
I've got to get out of this.
You really couldn't have slowed down the audio?
Okay, this is a dub, so I guess that would be hard. Slow-mo voice it is. So after Plague regains energy...
You have no respect. Your batteries are charged up enough.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Your batteries are charged up enough.
And what did you say earlier?
You have no respect.
So why say that his batteries are recharged like he's some sort of toy? You're the one who has no respect! Insert another transformation sequence here, Jesus Christ, and then he breaks Ladybug out of the time bubble.
Thanks for waiting around for me.
So you're telling me that this is so much stronger than this?
Cataclysm.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to call BS on that. Meanwhile, as Alia is going to be sacrificed... Oh, there might be more to Ladybug than we think. Yeah, this is not the first Ladybug. There were more before Marinette. There are plans for episodes for the previous Miraculous users, and I hope they make them. I mean, I'm just dying to see how the previous Miraculous users were compared to Marinette. Hopefully they were better. So after a bit of planning and seeing Cat Noir's expressive tail, even though it's supposed to be made out of leather, or boyfriend material, Ladybug takes on the Pharaoh with Cat Noir taking on the mummies.
Is that really as fast as you can go?
Fine.
Wait, this looks like a trap! It's a trap!
With the mummies distracted, Ladybug swings in to save Alia, who tells our hero that the Akuma is in his pendant. But before I could find an answer to how she knows this aside from...
I pay attention.
Pharaoh, using his Horus powers, swoops in and takes Ladybug out. Or as out as she can be. Not as out as I want her to be.
Way to go, Ladybug!
She didn't do anything! So the Pharaoh steals Alia and puts her on top of the Lou, dooming her to be sacrificed. Ladybug rescues Cat Noir from being crushed, and they all trap the mummies in a bus. The rest of the action speaks for itself. They try to get the pendant and destroy it, but fail. I think that it's safe to say that Ladybug should surrender at this point. I'm evil, I know. But no, she actually uses her lucky charm, and what does she summon this time?
A ladybug outfit?
That's our last hope.
And it seems that Ladybug notices this because she actually surrenders.
5,000 years later.
She's actually giving up and offering herself as a sacrifice!
You win, Pharaoh.
And she's giving up her miraculouses! Wait a minute. Why is the earring still on her? What is going on? What?
You want my miraculous? Go get it!
A toy?
She faked us out twice. Ah! Yes, she fakes it, breaks the pendant, and releases the Akuma. Insert status clue seen here, turn everything back to normal, and No fist bump.
Childer than a high school student, that's
Okay. Another day, another attack, another victory for the Miraculous Duo, and another streak of joy ended by one of my greatest enemies in the world. Are we having fun yet? So Alia heads back to the Louvre and finds Marinette, who lies to her about where she was, and she buys it.
You won't believe this. I got mummified. Hope you weren't one of the ones trying to swap me for Nefertiti. Creepy. What? You were almost sacrificed?
Ladies and gentlemen, you may proceed to facepalm in disbelief. Oh yeah, and Marinette steals the textbook.
Yay!
So Tiki tells Mary that she has been the Kwame that has been watching over every ladybug since the beginning. Which probably means that she is 4.6 billion years old. Well, okay, she's probably less than that, but how she's been able to live for that long and stay that cute is a question that I'll never be able to answer, but I don't care. I don't need it to be answered, unlike the rest of the unexplained logic in this show. And our episode ends with Marinette getting some shut-eye. So that was the Pharaoh. How does it hold up? Impressively so! Seriously, the Pharaoh is awesome! Easily one of my favorite villains in the entire series. And Vic Mignogna gave a great performance to boot. Nerdy as Jaleel, menacing as the Pharaoh. And the implications that there are more ladybugs than Marinette leave me wanting to know more about them. Seriously, I really want to see episodes with these previous ladybugs in action. And of course there's the typical strengths of a Miraculous Ladybug episode. Great animation, writing, humor, and it all just culminates into one of the best episodes you'll ever see from this series. Honestly, I can't recommend this episode enough. It is just that awesome. Thomas Astruc, you knocked this one out of the park. I am dead serious. Woo! Yeah! Finally got this episode done! Oh man, that was awesome! Okay, of course the ending is kind of a disappointment, seeing as, well, Ladybug steals the textbook, but that's beside the point, so... Oh great, somebody's already texting me. Okay, so what's next? Ah, stupid DVD! Can't see the episode. Just pull this out. Oh no. Help me.
Alright, fine.
Colonel Mustang is dead sexy in a miniskirt.